Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Romantic period. Sorry, let's reopen that up again. The Romantic period started 1827 to 1900. The general concept of the Romantic period is this is the time of emotion, where you will find emotion in writing, emotion in painting, emotion in music, nature. Nature becomes a thing that is popular during this time. Writing about nature, writing music about nature, painting about nature. This is also a time where you start to have freedoms. You know, you have the War of 1812. You have the war between the states, which is the Civil War, which released black people from bondage and slavery from 1861 to 1865. You know, this is a time of individuality. Music changes during this time. You'll start to see different types of music being invented during this time. And expression of exact feelings, telling people what you want. You know, God has seen in the beauty of, and sorry, reread that for you. God has seen in the beauty and the perfection. Okay. Strum and Drang. This is the push and pull, the tension and release in music and in art. How this works is there is a buildup of tension, and then there is a release. So this is kind of like in movies when you build to a climax, and then you release in the movie. The strum and drang, the push and pull, the tension and release is the biggest musical development of this time, which is really created by something that adding on a musical theory standpoint, you are adding more notes to chords, which creates tension, and then you take away those extra notes that opens it up and have a release. Background history. Industrial Revolution, early 1800s, the beginning of mass transportation, with the excuse me, with the development of the railroads. Like I said earlier, you get the Civil War and the releasing the bondage of enslaved people, and you have the beginnings of public education, where it is thought that every child should be educated to a degree that borrowed from Europe. And by the 1900s in Europe, the Europeans were 97% illiterate. Okay, let's get to the musical things. In music, you have development of absolutely, four different types of music. One is what we call programmatic music. That is music that is written, that tells a story. It's written it's written about something. So when you started seeing songs written about the river, or a painting that has a actual theme for a certain painting, something, that's what program art is. Absolute, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. It's writing a piece of music for the sake of writing a piece of music, because I want to write something. It doesn't have any real meaning. I'm just writing notes on a piece of paper and hoping that it works out. And it's writing music for no other purpose than writing it for itself. Lieder, the German Lieder. The German Lieder is the art song that eventually developed into what's called popular music. Now, why is it? Well, you really could carry a 90-piece symphony orchestra to someone's house. So to do a small version, you would have a singer sing a song and someone play piano. And that became what was called the German art song that later developed into what we call popular music, where you have an artist who sings with a musical accompaniment. And nationalism. This is where you have music that is written for love of country or in honor of country. One national song that we know real well is the national anthem, which was written by Francis Scott Key, and after watching Battle War in the 1800s, and he penned the words, and that brought honor to the country. So that gives you one. My country, 'tis of thee, is another one. So those are the two songs that we know here in America that are national songs. You say "God Save the Queen" in England, "Oh Canada" for Canada. Those things are considered nationalistic songs. Okay, I will save that for the next lesson. All right, this should be able to get you through this next quiz, and then be looking Wednesday for a different type of quiz that we will have over the romantic period. Sorry for my stuttering. That sometimes happens. So you guys have a nice day, and we will see you on the flip.